The school bond means a lot to our community, particularly for our students and for the future of our schools. And sends a message to our kids that we care about them, we care about the facilities that they're in, we care about their education. With our schools being the center of our community, we also want a facility not only that meets our kids' educational needs, but also is a facility that our community can be proud of.
The school hasn't had the investment that it should have, and the kids have a feeling sometimes that, well, this is just what I get, we're not good enough for something better. So what this really does is it lets them know that the community supports them, that they have the same opportunities, and that we care about them the same way that everybody else does around the state.
So the bond projects include the removal of the Santiam Junior Senior High School classroom building, which was built in 1954. And we were replaced with 3 new buildings. One will be a middle school building, one will be more of a shared building, and then one will be a high school focused building. Once the old school is torn out, we will then be building an auxiliary gymnasium on campus, and then the elementary school will be getting its own cafeteria. To ensure that we receive the most value in this project, we have hired HMK Company, which is an owner representative / construction project management company who focuses with schools in the state of Oregon. We rely on them along with our local expertise to put forth a quality product for our community, yet retaining the price point in which we put forth.
The hope is that as many of the dollars that can be spent to the local businesses, to the construction companies, to the different contractors that might be able to work on this, that we will be able to have them bid the work and that they'll be actively working on this project.
We want community involvement with our bond projects. We've spent the last several years gathering information and laying information out to the community to gather input, and we want that to continue as we work through this process. We have concepts for buildings and designs, but we don't have final plans, so we will be seeking community input. We'll also be putting together a community oversight committee to watch our process and watch over the district spending to ensure that what we're doing is meeting with what we told the community we were going to do. Come take a look at the project along the way. Come ask questions, be informed, and stay knowledgeable.
I graduated from this school in 1982, and it's the exact same school except for maybe the carpet when I went to school here. As technology has changed and the needs of students have changed, we have diverse learners, and we're doing so much better as educators identifying those needs. It's making it more of a level playing field for kids that come from all walks of life and have all different needs. And so I think that's something that's going to be really cool, is that when this is built, it's built for those kids that are from a different generation than maybe when I went to school, and their needs are different, and so we're able to accommodate that.
I really believe that you will see young families with kids in school who will be moving to this school district because of what it has to offer. We've got a school board, a superintendent, administrators, and staff in place that are going to make this a class district for a district its size.
I think the bond will help a lot with gaining more students, having more students in the team, so we don't have that difficulty of not being able to have a team, because I know for the softball team we weren't going to be able to have a JV team because there wasn't enough students. Hearing that we're going to build an extra gymnasium so we don't have to have the complications of say the boys basketball team has to practice and also the girls. So being able to have that extra gym, I think, will help us a lot.
I think it's a chance that we will see a dream that's been a long time in coming come through. And I think with this, after we're excited about this, I think there's going to be other things that will follow. I do have some grandkids that are coming through, and to see them have some opportunities that maybe some of my own kids didn't have or whatever, which were a few years ago, I think that's exciting. And just for me, again, I've been here forever, and being able to see something finally come all the way through, even though I wasn't in the principal seat at the time, to just be a part of that, I'm excited about that.
I'm just really excited, just knowing that our school is growing, because I remember when I got in here my 7th grade year, I feel like no one was here, and knowing that more kids are noticing where Santiam is, and it's just really enjoyable because I enjoy us growing and becoming a true community.
I think what I'm most excited about is to see this process work. There were a lot of people up here that never thought that that we would pass this bond. It was exciting to see it come together over the last 7 months, the group of us who have been promoting this, planning what we were going to do, getting lots of good advice from a lot of people and a lot of help from different people on trying to educate the people in our school district of the need for this bond.
I am most excited that I'm actually going to have a classroom. Right now I don't have a classroom, and so I have like a little cart that I push every morning with all kinds of stuff on it, and it kind of feels like I don't have a home. And so having an actual classroom and kids coming in and they're not like an afterthought, it's like, this is your home, this is where senior sem is, we value you and you have a place.
I'm most excited for the kids, for the fact that they see that the community cares about them, that they are going to now have more programs available to them because we have more space, that they have, say in the science, that they have up-to-date stuff, that they have a bigger room, that they have all of the options and bells and whistles that they've seen in other schools that they've gone around to over time. So I'm most excited for what it's going to look like for them to walk into school the first day when this is done and say, oh my gosh, this is better than anything else I've seen.
I'm just really excited to take our district from where it's at, and this really becomes the bridge to the future. To be able to have our facilities match our program needs of the future, it's just going to improve the education and give us a brighter future.